turn to pick.
I mean, Alliance actually, they're taking this one down the line to figure this out. They go for the Timber. A casual glove of haste, at least one. We've seen this done a little bit in the qualifiers, especially the major. A lot more by players in their pub games experiment with it, because like cost efficiency, glove of haste is one of the best items in the game right now. And if you are talking about a hero like Void that's relying on this passive bash, it's so important. Which, by the way, GH is in trouble for this Void without bash. Time Walk to just chase down, and Fada with the spam up crossbars gets the kill. This is why we see Clockworks try and start with something like a Windlace usually. Boots is also nice. It can just be really frustrating against heroes like Lich, and Miracle is getting rough hard. He actually might be... Oh, the play! Birdie free. They switched up Birdie free. Netta gets himself a solo kill on this lock. Oh, that is beautiful to watch. That's what you want to see. Although, not if you're a Nigma fan. And now Lim, he's taking the whole tower here. He needs to get aggro off him. It's not about hitting anymore. And there is the fissure block to ensure they get the kill. He'll go down. Lim will die for it, but he'll be happy with that trade. Even if he is dead. Because usually the catch with running Ember on the out lanes is you want to give him a wide buff. You want to stay far away, out of XP range, so he can just soak it all in. And 6 is so crucial. Miracle, he already used the pounce. 33 is just going to be able to kill him. There it is. Cheeky tree goes down again. That's the second kill with a rotation from Hans. He's got the glove of haste. He's not going to build a casual one. He went for the Uve instead. This is a totally fine play as well, as it just completely screws the Omni Knight that's been left solo over. Like, if he got bashed again there, it's 100% kill. And he's already low on mana. He's just forced to keep burying mangoes. Like, the best thing that mind control can do is exist. Meanwhile, kill in the top and are self-sustained. The bat is just going to farm, inevitably. Nika Baby is not going to be hard pressed by this Omni Knight at this point. It's actually a beautiful choice to just go like this. CGH is just going to die. I actually love the way that Alliance is just leveraging this advantage in the mid. Usually there's a temptation to just leave it be, because like, oh, well, you know, if you want mid, if your guy already got solo kills, why do you need to go there? But we highlight this already, that Nigma really play off Miracle's farming success early on to pivot an advantage elsewhere. And now they're just losing heroes casually. Limp just got a solo kill top. That wasn't even with a lasso. Even if he dies for it, you don't mind this. I mean, Kura should be able to chase him down, but he's just out of range. He's actually going to get away with this by the looks of it. No, there it is. Push away. Oh, he can't get the Scout Blast just in time. That was close, though. That's max range. We want... You don't have a blink. Nowhere near one, obviously, at this stage of the game. And Chain Frost, while good, relies on the Chrono.
Give it up.
Nice pushback. No, let me just walk away. He did use the Flame Break already. The chase is on with a haste through, and they might be able to get this kill, and they will. They'll turn down to Hanskin. That is what Nigma needed. And how often we see runes make the difference here, as it will be 2 on the side of Alliance falling. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, though, they did commit the Chrono to get a good answer away. Still slowed, though. Wiggle his way out of this one, but they are waiting. No pounce for 10 seconds. Chain for off the mark for 33. And it looks like Miracle might have just got away with this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He wants top. Limp may have baited himself in a little bit here as GH turns trying to get rid of him, but Limp just a little bit too fast. Kuro, Scatter Blast will finish the deal, though. Actually, we gets it with a sleight of fist. And meanwhile, bot Fada now going to go down. The rotation coming out from Miracle, but the stun control is good, and the pounce forward gets the final hit on the Fada. Now Timber trying to arrive. Miracle will move away for the moment, but they keep in the hot pursuit here. They'll chase him down and serve themselves a fish plate. This, like, if they trap him in the cogs and there's no trees nearby, he will die. If he chains in and they cogs in, the kisses will kill him. There's enough time to get at least half the kisses on target. Mind control's getting pretty bad here. But he will commit the Chrono again. Everything to keep the Omni Knight down and done. I think Miracle's maybe either going top or just going to farm jungle. I think going top could be rough as well, just because Limp, while they have killed him a little bit, he's not down and under. He's definitely in this game still. Bot CH is not feeling this game anymore. He made another play. The 4 and 5 of Alliance.
Under attack.
Fissure off the mark. Dragging him in, though. Not able to get him over the top, so he'll get away, or will he? Nico Baby's going in with a Diffu. GH has no mana to play with. He's going to try to go for the Cogs play, but Nico Baby, he throws out the Chrono. He goes for 1 kill. And he will be able to find it. The root's going to be thrown out. Now the kisses are coming in. Nico Baby needs to move away. Has got the time walk in a second, so he'll be able to escape. A Miracle getting low himself in the meantime. Now Limp forces out the remnant used by Wee. Fissure is there, and there's the last follow-up. Dragging him towards the tree so they can kill him. Echo Slam. Everything thrown at Wee to kill him. And to the credit on the side of Nigma, they are keeping the gold even here. It's only a 1,000 net worth lead for Alliance, despite what has looked like quite a bullish lane, right? With the Timber being so out of control, the Bat Rudder getting a good start, then bouncing back against him, but then especially the Void just farming to his heart's content. Now oh no, he's not even got the mana anymore. They brought the Chain Frost, everything to make sure he goes down quicker. I think Wee is just too unleveled. You need to give him the safest farm. And I mean, with tier 1 still standing here, you could argue that is the safest farm, and yet he still dies. Limp won't go down in the meantime. 33 will zone the rest of the side of Nigma away. 3-on-1 scenario. He likes those odds. And Miracle, he's actually going to go in for this kill. Limp's still pretty tanky though, and Miracle needs to actually escape quickly. He's trying to cover with the barrier. So the tree does get chopped down before he could get it though. Miracle actually cut the tree just so that 33 couldn't finish him off. In the meantime, you will see Mind Control and Limp go down. The chase is still on. 33's not done. Miracle needs to hide for longer, and as that's happening, Fada does get picked off by Kuro on the back line. Jump out. Nico Baby does use the time dilation, and Miracle is going to be bashed up and killed off still. So it's a double kill for the Void. Nigma is still making a long cooldown spell. Right, 110, right? Yeah, that's painful, because if you miss the mark and you don't have the best setup in the world, then everything goes wrong. We already mentioned how elusive Alliance's cores are for things like the clockwork. So if you can hit some chains, there it is. Hook shot in. Pounce through as well, but Timber's already here to ruin the day. The Chain Frost is going to be thrown out. The kisses are coming in, but they split up the fight a little bit. Limp will stand his ground. Lassie to drag away from those kisses. Still will die, but Chrono is there. Guardian Angel to try and help out Miracle. He's already used his Shadow Dance though. Now the Heavenly Grace, everything to keep him alive, but 33 still living, and it looks like Nigma might lose here at first, and Miracle getting low. 33 actually not able to stand up against this, and Wee the one who strikes back. He's already got a double kill. His name Alliance for lost 3 heroes. Nico Baby is still looking healthy, but he may need to leave soon. He'll go in. There's the Echo Handskin. Finds enough time, but Miracle is still living, and the chains come out. Void, he's bitten off more than he can chew. Tries to move away. The chase is on with the pounce. The Remnant Fort as well. Nico Baby will take another one of the Great with him, but he's also going down. The Void is dead. Time again. It's not looking like a great game for Mind Control. But no matter how bad things look, right, in his moment of struggle, in the flashbacks he has of the pain he's experienced in this game so far, he remembers that he just presses R, has a little smile come over his face, and then laughs as Void can do nothing in his Chronos. Guys. Whew. But now the dynamic of the game completely changes. 33 needs reinforcements right now. He's down to half HP already. They're going to come in. Heals, Chain Frost, Vision Stun as well, looking good. The turnaround opportunity. Mind Control already low. Will be able to move away for the moment. Nico Baby chases them, finishes him off. And Kuro, he's in trouble. The Chain Frost bounce back from the creeps. Wee needs to move away with that final remnant. Too slow. They thought it was in. Not heresy. Moving in. Nico Baby doesn't want to use the Diffu just yet. And they could just Chrono this up, but the Shadow Dance has already come out, so they're back up for a moment. They're holding that Chrono. They want the 2-man opportunity. The hook shot's going to come in. Control up the face of Void. GH wants to make sure that his team is safe, but Nico maybe chases through, sees the opportunity to kill off the clockwork. I'm not sure if he totally needed to die for his team, but better safe than sorry. Nico maybe did have the opportunity to keep moving forward the time walk. The fish is just a tip connects on the Kuro. Time dilation comes out. They see the easy target, and they'll take out the old lady on her dragon. Not done just yet, though. Limp, chasing in. Give him vision on the Mind Control. He's used the Heavenly Grace on himself. He will die as well, and this should be the tier 1 tower afterwards. They don't need a creep wave for this. Ashes you once, and with the Manta illusions out, it's half your mana gone, roughly, straight away. Look, shot in. Sparta will just be force-staffed out, though. No free kill for Miracle. Now the Chrono comes in. They're going to try and save the day. The Chain Frost is going to bounce around. Mind Control needs to drag it away, but Clark is already out of mana. Trying to move away. Shadow Dance out in time, and now 33 zone the rest of the way, but the Diffu's going to come out on a limb, trying to seclude him from the fight. Echo Slam in. Kisses still stacking on top of him right now, and we trying to move away, but the Sister Gate is going to be there, and he's going to go down alongside his Clockwork. Now the chase is on. You need to get everyone out on the side of Nigma, but Miracle is already out of mana, has got a big one to work with. He will wave it around to get that mana back, but the Yules buys enough time that reinforcements do arrive, and he cannot pounce out. He tries to move away. Nice cookie into the pounce play. Coming out from Kuro will save the life of Miracle for only 2 seconds, though. As they continue the pursuit through, they'll find the kill. Kuro's going to get against the mana burn, because if they're in a Chrono and they lose all their mana, we said already, they're reliant on that. So you're going to reach a slot awkward point where if Alliance is still ahead and Nigma don't have room, and you're using these traditional spaces where you're like, I'm just going to remove the one, that's not going to be an option for them anymore. And easy pickoffs like this are an option for Alliance. Kuro came by as well. He wants to say hi. Alliance might say bye. Chase in. Nice cut in the tree. Qualifier gets extremely deep. Yours is going to be there as well. Burn it up. They want to force someone out of Miracle pretty fast, but this time was thrown out so he can't fight. And they're just wasting his time. Chains are good from Wii. But now the Echo Slam. They jump into Chain Frost. The kisses from Kuro not being interrupted. Fada will go down. But they got Slark. They got the bigger kill to evaporate the Fishman himself. And now Kuro are going to be chased on to Glimmer Cape to buy some time. We looking to move away. Time dilation being thrown out. The chase on is there. The fissure, the banner burn. There is no escape as they are just crumbling on the side of Nigma. And Alliance are taking every opportunity shaker. And now you got to smoke out Nigma to try and deal with Nico, baby. They have to perma stun him here, though. He has got the chrono, and he's going to throw it out straight away with hesitation. Pre-Hero is stuck in it to make that fall. The hook shot interrupted. The Chain Frost coming through. Lastly, on the Omni to drag him away. He will not get any value out of the Guardian Angel. Or will he? They move across in time. Buyback comes up with Sapphire. Lynch is also dead. And Nico, baby, is holding his own. We use our mana already. The Disarm was thrown out, so Miracle needs to retreat. And the chains are coming in. 33 is on his way in. GH has already used that hook shot, so he can't contribute much more to the fight. The stun control comes out to Miracle. He does use the Shadow Dance. He needs a pounce escape, though. He will make it down to the low ground. They can't find him just...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now moving in, Miracle will jump onto Limp, but Limp is playing around these choke points, around this high ground, so they can't play into them. And now the jump in, GH is already gone. The cookie won't get him out. They'll start face forward. Hanskin coming in with the save. The Fidget interrupt the Kids so and straight across onto Kuro. They want to get that die back out of him. He's gone. Buyback comes out from Clock, trying to arrive. Has got the hook shot, is holding on to it. Hanskin finds time. BKB gets to activate, but the Chain Frost point found. Nice dodge out from Wii, but Miracle's left behind. They need to get him out right now. Use to buy some time so they can actually stack on top of him, and he's going to go down, or is he? No, the heals, last moment, getting him low, and he's still dead. They couldn't keep him up alive. They're going to lose mind control because he focused all heals onto the Slark, and they're going to lose more. GH, this is going to be his dieback as well, so it's a double kill for 33. We, the...
Hunting bounties.
Also a paladin, sort of all things.
Dire's
Such a nice fight for the Void.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
One thing this hero lacks is lifesteal, and when you have a Timber and a Bat Rider in your lineup, no one's building a Vlads for you, so definitely the ideal thing. Bash is coming out. He's got no mana. Guardian Greaves will allow him to get away. The Chrono, only the GH though. Nico maybe was maybe a little bit greedy. I think he thought a second target was going to walk in. They'll still take the clockwork kill though. Dead for 50 seconds, and they know he has no way of buying back because he's done it previously. So this could easily be a lane. Miracle the burst, the Sinister Gaze coming in. Dark Pack, try and move away. Shadow Dance for the Moon in Nico, baby. The first hit bash. Zero can't do the damage. The Guardian Angel comes out, and Nico, baby, has all eyes on him, but with the armor, he doesn't care. Echo Slam isn't even needed to be good. The Chain Frost bouncing around is better, and it will achieve enough that they bring Nigma down. The only one left is we. They're in your base. They're pummeling you down and murdering you one by one. Fissure does get dodged out by the Yules, but still a triple kill for 33, and this is looking over. GG gets called. Alliance take game one, and they don't wait around. 31 minutes in. It took a while, but the amount of blood shed in this game, and most of it belonged to Nigma, was painful for them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Turn to pick.
Can't pick for Alliance. I mean, you could try someone that pushes like a Lycan, but they'll go for the tier 3 waiting. And they go straight for the mana burn. All right, that's good from GH. There's the thing about the anti-mage on the lane is he's not going to help you kill, right? So the best thing you can do is make sure 33 has no mana to work with. He did bring loads of mangoes, though. Both of them did.
There's balance in this.
Yeah, we'll see how this mid goes, because Limb has already stolen 34 damage. Mind Control is going to be incredibly reliant on his boards to CS. He has to sync up perfectly with them to just get as much gold as he can out of this lane. It's already 2 denies to the Razor. Probably going to be 2 denies each wave at this rate, actually, the more I think about it. And spin on the bot lane. We'll get the first blood. We goes down. He done what we anticipated, basically. He didn't want to take the GH. With level 3, it's possible. You'd have to stack up a little bit. Hanskin can just fissure block here. There's Flame Break pushback. They done it a little bit early, and Hanskin's just going to keep on chasing. He wants to make sure they slow him enough that the right clicks will kill him off, and a second kill for the side of Alliance. Diabetes will save my life. A sugary treat gets you out safely, and now 33 is just trying to actually stack up. get as much gold as possible, because his job is to now race the levels, get to level 7, maybe 8, and then just rotate and find a kill somewhere else. Kuro will be stunned up in the bot lane though, and the spin through with the slow is enough to kill off Kuroki. They'll at least throw out some damage to make them pay for it with their health, but it's actually rougher than you'd originally think for the Void Spirit for this matchup. And also Batrider goes down. They rotate top. In their pick off, they actually punish the Batrider for stacking his farm, for trying to supplement it in the jungle. Move nonetheless. And Hanskin, oh boy, he's going to go down. Pulse a little bit too strong. King 12 moving in though. They see the opportunity to weave with the spin forward as well. The stun comes out and he's going to die. This is just too much damage. I think we may have found another counter on the lane. It's been a losing hero. So it's good to see it once again actually being able to thrive a little. We'll just have to see if that can continue. Problem is that he's actually in a farming race at the end of the day against an anti-mage. We is in a race against time here as he tries to move away quick enough. Nice blast out, but it won't be good enough. Hanskin with a long-range punch as if he's playing Modern Warfare 2 and has Commando on. Which we've got basically simply to pressure anti-mage out of the lane and take the tower, which will free up the lane for the Shaker. The problem is this, they have Primal Roar. You can already see them moving forward. Yep. Nice ward down to give him visions. The Primal Roar will be used. Miracle will rotate, and nice Fissure interrupt. Swell as well. Look at the turnaround on him here. Miracle is stuck here. Mind Control tagging the tower for them. They're trying to do the damage, but Miracle silenced up. Can't move away quick enough. Farda's willing to give his life for the cause. There's a good one. Double kill for Mind Control, but he'll die afterwards. And yes, big kills for Nigma, but bigger ones still for the side of Alliance. The rotation is swift on this lane anymore, because there's literally no kill potential anymore. He has too much mobility once he reaches 6, so you go where you might actually be able to kill people. Maybe like Kuro at this rate. If they ink spot onto Hanskin. There it is. Sun control. Farda's going to yoink the kill. That's just the go for the 15 health, the health talent. But considering this is a 5-snap fire, you're not really too worried about things like Guardian Grooves coming out. Well, on a Miracle, stun is good, and they're going to need to keep this up. The Omni Slash is enough damage. Nico maybe gets the kill, and they will just spam the outpost. They'll get it in time, so there's going to be no starvation of XP from Alliance as they get control of one. They do lose Hanskin for it, but it's worth the XP, and Kuro is also going to die. Nice tip, slow coming out from Farda there. 5k net worth mark. The question is, what can the Jug do in the meantime? He's going for the Diffu build, so Nika baby, he loves his diffusal, so it's definitely needed this type of game. Now he's feeling the pain. He'll spin. They're staying on top of him, but now we might want to leave. Echo Snipe from Hanskin. No! Been used wrong there. The fish is off the mark as well. Hanskin needs to recalibrate the buttons. And Lee is able to get the kill. Mistakes being made there. Hanskin knows where it went wrong. It's a bit hard not to see, and Nika baby's the one who suffers. Now the Primal Roar thrown out into the raise of the cookie over the edge, and the kisses through to kill off Limp. Good rotation from Nigma, good connection. Will allow him to think well forward to get closer, but still control out from the Remnant onto Nico baby. Silence going to be thrown out in the Wii, but how do you reach him? You can't is the actual answer. And they're hunting for different targets. They realize they need to go elsewhere. They're going to push back onto Mind Control, but the spike hack beautifully done. GH walks into the bat poop, keeps it busy, but they still manage to reach. They're going to drive back into Mind Control. Nice cookie to try and beg it though and move him away. 33 trouble himself now will go down, and Shaker's going to join him. Nigma in full control this game, and we made a guaranteed stun lock, which we saw earlier, but it's always guaranteed.
Radiant's top tower is
Fissure into the Inkswell. There's a dash away, and the kiss is coming out. Oh, Farda, he's stuck here. He throws out the Soulbind because he knows he's going to his grave. As if it already has him with a 7,000 net worth lead for Nigma. And a fight for on top. Hanskin gets found out. They'll cut the trees through. 33 will look to move away. It's deforestation time, but they are quick enough to catch him. He does manage to get out. Times like this, you wish you had a Nyx, but Nyx is waiting around mid, trying to set up a kill. By Carapace, Razor gets stunned up. Weehaw here as well. It should be a kill. The Soulbind's going to be thrown out, but Limp's controlled for too long. He's going to die. Now Farda, he might also go down. No matter to work with. Miracle is just looking for that one tap and pop. We'll walk in and we'll get the kill. And just on talking about that, 33 still goes down. It'd be nice. Quite often we get into these grand finals, these best of fives, and it ends up being stomped one way or the other. These teams definitely keep it interesting. Alliance aren't out of it yet, but they need to make a big play off the back of this Diffu pickup. Still nowhere nearby getting a Blink Dagger though. So look for the easy kill, and it's even easier for we to pick up a kill on the hands of this immobile against a snowballing Void Spirit. You will feel the pain. And Fada might feel the pain here. He says hello. And we will say goodbye for a moment. And then just dodge out, move in, gets the kill, and he'll leave. He's even still got the remnant waiting there. But it will run out. 33 is able to move forward. The last is going to be there. Punishment must be had. Greed must pay. And we trying to move away. Cookie to get him out of range. Echo Slap gets committed though. The primal roar won't save his life. The kiss is coming out on the limb now as well. Trying to move away. GH is trying to go for that stun play, but the Omni Slash causing a lot of damage to him right now. Limp will still go down. The vision works against Nico Babies. He gets stuck away from GH. We'll still kill him off. Miracle's thinking about getting involved in this fight right now. He's lingering around, ready to pounce. Kuro is still alive, buying a lot of time for his team. Nico Baby's going to chase him in. Manaboy's going to come out in the meantime. 33 is going to be brought down. Handskin backs up in time. Pigeon's going to come out. They're looking now under mind control. Hit out by the Diffu, but Nico Baby is hesitant. Miracle hits pretty goddamn hard, so they will just back away. He's level 60, 3 levels ahead of this Juggernaut. And definitely hits him. Might be alone, so they are scouting out towards his location, but he's quick to back off. Things are there. GH will be hit by the Fissure. They had full vision. He wanted the D-ward. He won't get it. He will be D-warded from the control. He's more like your second layer, right? So optimal fights for Nigma will begin off the back of weak, and then primal will follow up afterwards. Cookie in. Speaking of weak, looking on a Fada. Gets the remnant out before he gets silenced, and as a result, you get an easy kill.
Fade.
Go slam onto him, or you lasso, and then you've got an Omni Slash follow-up. We'll definitely get the 1 life at least. Miracle, there it is. Jump in straight away. And they can just lasso him up. But commitment coming in from the enemy team. The kisses are there, and now Alliance, they need to split quickly. They're going to go in front. What's going to come up? BKB gets activated by Razor first. The Miracle saps some damage away from him. In the meantime, they can bring down the Shaker, who didn't get a chance to even use the Echo Slam. And Limp's BKB is running out soon. He needs to be careful about that Remnant. Maybe just needs to get back in. They will be able to do so quick enough or not. Nico Baby gets caught out. They'll jump in straight away. The burn noise man, he's got the big one. He actually needs to be careful. They're going to bring him down. Double kill already for Wee. The Aegis is expended, but it's worked. Now the Yule's going to come out, dodge out in the meantime by Limp to make sure he doesn't get stunned up with the Meteor Hammer. The Soulbind will not be capitalized on by the side of Alliance. And Nigma, they've burned most of the defense of Alliance. They'll be able to go back in and just look to take buildings. There can only be 1 lane at this stage, as you don't want to do that awkward trek across to the other side of the base if you are Nigma, but you should be able to get the meteor axes here. But the Echo Slam, Handskin waits perfectly, but he doesn't do enough damage. The anti-mage takes no damage, and instead Handskin's going to go down. We with the ultra kill. He looks at the side of Alliance. He points his fingers out and says, who the hell's next? And they say no one. GG gets called immediately there. It is going to be a 1-1 scoreline. And we are going to have at least 2 more games before we know who the victor is here. As we even up the score between Alliance and Nigma. 1-1 apiece.
To ban.
Sadly, that didn't work out for Alliance in that game, but Huskar definitely a better scaling core, especially even late game we get the 25, and they complete the draft. He can use the Blink Strike to CS. Once he gets 2 points in it, it's decent for that purpose. So even the Decrepify won't necessarily stop you at all times. Limp is getting bullied a little bit by Wii so far. The first few waves definitely going his ways, and he's forced to use the Fairy Fire already.
Definitely a sink or swim style of mid laner on Limp. Some days he can just completely dominate. There's absolutely nothing the enemy team can do. Other times it's like, come on Limp, you're better than this.
Yeah, the thing that is kind of interesting with Huskar is the way that some players...
Miracle, top side, getting a bit low.
Oh, no, he won't get away. Buddy used this exact same trick against him in the first game. Slap down a tree and completely destroy him with it. And it works again. With success.
Too true. Nico and Mind Control having a bit of a brawl down the bottom, both sitting very low on HP. Nico's going to have to be careful that he doesn't get harassed down with his Decrep.
Yeah, he's got a salve on the way out. It's going to be a while until it arrives, though. Mid lane, however, we're starting to feel the pain as Limp now has 2 points to the Burning Spears. This is where...
Oh, they're called in GH.
Oh, 3-on-3 now. GH did get a little bit of XP advantage because Hanskin's now only level 1, finally reaches 2, so... Now it just comes down to the fact that Timber has the advantage.
Mind Control's going to have to be very careful in this bot side. He's just hit onto his level 3. Nico Baby's a full level ahead, and they've got an entire creep wave underneath this tower.
And then top. Miracle goes down. They move quickly, and GH is forced back completely. This is worrying. I think if Timber gets to 4 unimpeded, this lane can't be assaulted anymore. And then the question is, where do you put the Monkey King in that situation? Because if you switch the lane, they're just going to follow.
Maybe they need to try and sneakily do a few stacks, get him to level up the Primal Spring, get a bit of farm into himself.
Oh, man. 1-for-1 trade. Lane. Notice how before he was just taking so much damage out of the Astrals. Now it's just a mild tickling.
Carried away. My thrift rewarded.
And that stage, if you're weak right now, you're just praying that you can reach 6 before you get picked off again.
Mind control.
In the meantime, Monkey King's in trouble here. Trying to heal up, but they use the root play from Oracle. 33 stayed on top of Miracle all times. He'll chain away. They might be able to get him here. Fodder chasing in, and he doesn't have the vision. Monkey King just able to get out of range before the next Purifying Flames comes in, and now he's going back in with the Boundless Strike on the 2. Fodder Fairy fires up. Han's going to try and save the day, but GH still gets the kill with the assistance of Kuroki.
Nice double stun coming through from GH. That rotation up to the top side really coming in handy. A lot of this precious. Yeah, it's approaching that 7-minute mark, so yeah. The double camp would be nice to maximize your opportunity for getting a neutral.
Right now, they're just busy going aggressive on each other again. 23 will move away from Miracle in time. This Crit Wolf is going to be a huge boon for the side of Nigma, though. Just giving that similar effect that Doom became infamous for when he was being picked all the time for his Devour. And when you're in a try scenario, that damage definitely is the difference, 30%. Left burst down Miracle before you can even get the stacks up, and it's successful because Purifying Flames is a pain in the ass. We'll chase on the GH as well. These ones are keeping him alive. This is the thing in tri lane.
It's only 15 seconds until it's going to capture. Will there be some repercussions for them? Get the lift off? No.
Hanson's just dead. He didn't want to because he knew if he lifted straight away, then, well, he'd have no way to protect himself, and also they'd still capture it afterwards.
So he just dies anyway. Ooh. Very valuable.
I think the thing for him is he didn't expect the Pugnan to be there as well. But a little bit of a disconnected rotation. It looked like Alliance were trying to finally come and address bot and assist there, but the way in which they do it didn't feel as fluid as we sometimes see from the boys. As a result, now you can see the pressures are alleviated a little bit from Miracle, so now he can actually at least get some CS on this lane against the Timber.
Were there any trends that showed themselves in the first 2 games? Like I said, I was out a bit before, so didn't get to see games 1 and 2.
I think it was the Miracle focus mainly, and also just enabling Nika maybe to get kills like this as Mind Control gets caught out bot. But usually it just comes down to Nigma's ability to unlock Miracle's farm is how they measure their success. And usually that's off the back of having playmakers in your other lanes. But when you look at Nigma's other lanes, they do have something I wouldn't call playmaking type heroes. I call them casual farmers of bushes. And as I'm talking about that, Huskar does go down. GH.
Danger of farming with that Berserker's Blood getting very low. Didn't quite pick up the armlet just yet, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
It's also the lethality of the new Vendetta, right? Ever since they added the break to it against a hero like Huskar, who should usually be able to heal up enough. Nice kill to 33 because he can't escape anymore. They converge and they address the Timber issue, now dead for 25 seconds. And in the bot lane, they're trying to find a cheeky plan of Mind Control. But the
guys coming, maybe? Could be there?
Yeah, TI.
Yeah, but after. Then we all get.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Nico Baby's chances of living either. He's just gone.
The level away from hitting his level 6, and you'd have to think that Nico would have lived if he had the false promise available.
Imagine, so maybe there's no turnaround play, but at least you still have your boss one alive and not necessarily sitting this poor in the game. Which, by the way, when you actually look at the net worth, Kuroki's been farming like crazy already. 4.2k net worth, about to surpass the Timbersaw at this rate.
He's got that mech. It's that timing. They're going to look to try and push as soon as they can.
Hanskin. GH. Well, he played him like a fiddle right there.
Early on, you're not going to have the chance to go for something like the BKB. He's already got the broom handle, so he's going to get plenty of hits off. I just thought it was a bit of an odd choice.
Yeah, I get where you come from. I think the Diffu, like, it's bearable in terms of dependency when you're playing this game as Monk King. Like, how much do you need in this game? Like, who are you looking to burn the mana off? Is it that critical? There are some heroes that it makes so much sense.
All the TPs going top side.
Yep, Chen makes the other one arrive as well. Jump in, straight forward. They've already got the Timber. They're going to follow up with the Rubik kill, and Fada stuck on the tree line. They died too quick. He couldn't even hit He couldn't even save anyone's life with a false promise. He'll just die as well.
Look at this army of Chen.
And then you have the ability to just pursue constantly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think
they've still got that anyway, right? They've got the Monkey King that can just dance through the trees.
Oh, definitely, but it's the follow-up, right? That move speed is quite noticeable. GH will go down, and I was about to praise this guy because he has been kind of pivotal to their success in the last few minutes.
Mid lane, we are.
Moving through. TP's going to come in, though. He's only down to half HP, and this is looking a little bit dicey at best. They actually need to get out. Sandscopes gets dropped. Timber is already gone, and Nico Baby might be the follow-up kill. Moves away with the Blink Strike just in time, though. This is part of the scary factor of the OD, though. It's similar to how Shaker was, right? When you be going for that Ags Rush, where it's actually ridiculous how long it takes to kill him. And he didn't even take the health palette. He's just so goddamn tanky and so high up in the network that he's not a kill anymore. And they go deep. Looking for kills. They'll find Fada. Miracle will be giving his life for this cause, but there might be vengeance in response. Dust is going to come out. We doesn't want to commit for this, though. They mistimed that, so Nicky Baby is just hidden and runs away. No way of resetting. They have no way of surviving. If you can find a kill on a Fada, which in this type of game is quite easy for them, you're just done. DH, gonna find 33, looking pretty done. Yules will buy him time, though. Dodges out the stun. However, there is a follow-up, and it is a pesky one.
Yeah, he's straight dead.
Yeah, there's no escape. This is the thing I was highlighting earlier
with the Ag Scepter, a lot harder to counter any sort of aggression coming from the Husker.
That's the biggest one. It's all about that Axe, and that's why Nico Baby's going for one next. Nico Baby, they need time to take too much damage. Coming out. False promise will get Nico Baby out, but Hans can be left behind. Goes down just trying to actually return some fire here as GH gets the kill. Looks like they might get one else out.
Looks like the name of the game is Find Nico Baby.
And they know. They ping it out straight away. They know where he is. He'll hide in his own little world, but when you come out, there is a violent death awaiting you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But it's okay. Oh, the Battle Strike Miracle gets across, and he is gone. It's just a matter of how much of their time he can waste, and not much. Because GH is here, ready for the stun follow-up. He's just dead. A little bit out of control. You've got this issue where you don't actually have a natural Spirit Vessel builder, right? You haven't got supports that get GPM talents anymore. It's not easy for them to grab it. And Rubik, there's so many items this hero wants, right? You're probably looking at the Aether Lens, then you're thinking Blink Dagger or Force Staff or Yules. These are all more important because you're not tanky enough to just hold a Spirit Vessel.
I feel like Lim's going to get unlucky and get bashed twice here by Roche.
He's looking good. And a much needed boom for the side of Alliance. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, they might be one hero down as 33 gets found out. And GH instantly to the Veda, moving forward, looking for more. They're not quick enough, though. Or are they? Four-star forward. That Miracle gets back in the tower, but they see it perfectly. They lift him out of the tower. Disarm him as well. He goes to the Wukongs. They're trying to heal him up. Hand of God. Life drain as well. Everything for him. The BKB was using that map. Huskar, he's already lost the Aegis. Mind control by the time he crept up, able to move away. Miracle is going to live. Tries to turn around. False Promise is going to come out, and Limp is just stunned up by GH. Not able to do anything against all this damage coming in. He's definitely going to fall. And Miracle, he's sustaining through all this. Science Glove's thrown down. He will die, but it is for the right cause as they kill 4 members of Alliance. You don't actually have the firepower. Nico Baby's still not strong enough. He needs to actually be an item ahead of these type of heroes to be able to fight them. And 33. He's out of mana. Soon to be out of life. That Spirit Vessel that he's been coveting, that he's been going towards, looking at as a poster is wall, hoping for, and GA just comes in and mocks him with his own one.
What a handy thing to have, you know. Nyx Assassin, pause for 6 charges on a Spirit Vessel coming up against a Husker and a Timbersaw. Insane.
Couldn't ask for more. And Lim, he might be forced to use the BKB here. There it is. He has to throw it out. But the damage from Miracle. Whew. And the Alliance are going to pivot around Nico Baby and try and enable him, get him into this game. Maybe off the back of that 15 talent again, a little bit extra damage. But instead, Nico Baby able to jump first. GH protected by the Astral though. And the Astral out to keep the Husker out of the equation. Wukongs goes down in this choke point. A lot of trouble for Lim as he just gets evaporated. There's no way he can survive. And on the side, Fada. Nothing he can do either as he got stunned up and killed off. Double kill ready for Wii. He wants more though. He's feeling a little bit peckish. They'll find someone trying to limp away into the base. There's actually Hanskin who's brought down. There's 3 dead now on the side of Alliance. The net comes out from GH. They see Nico Baby as well as they've dusted him up. He will fight against Nick's Assassin, but this wasn't a fight he wanted to take as 4 members of Alliance are dead. And 33.
Surprised if they were to call it if they lose one more big team fight and it transitions into an objective. Surprised me either if Kuro had the exact timing of the BKB on the Husker in mind, because there was only 5 seconds left when he went down there. They knew that they had the ability to take that fight with a clean victory.
Else to start taking over. And this is, you know, it's a situation where Nico Baby is anywhere near to take over for this Husker, which is what we usually see from Alliance, right? It's just passing of the baton. And instead, Miracle swinging his own baton in the face of Limp. They're going to force We away, but the Astrals can be there to protect for longer. Forcing out the BKB from Limp. We will look to move away. Has to activate his own BKB, but too much damage done already. False Promise jump in straight away, and they can bring down the OD. He hung around. He was too focused on saving Private Miracle, and he's still going to go down. GH tries to get out, but they have his number as well. There's no easy escape from him. All of a sudden, Nigma overstay their welcome and get booted out by Alliance.
Great job by 3-3 there, creating so much attention around the mid lane. Honestly, they shouldn't be worried. He was sitting right here in between.
He does now have that Spirit Vessel. He dies like this, however, it's not a good way to use it.
Yeah, he's already got the stacks of the reactive armor up though.
Yeah, but the damage is way too much.
Yeah, way too much.
It's always suddenly you have no reactive armor working for you. And they even spotted out Nico Baby. They're going to hunt onto him. The net's going to come out as well. The Spirit Vessel is thrown out onto him. Nice stun. We'll get them in range and bring him low. With the Astral, that is bye-bye Nico Baby. As he'll buy a few more seconds. He won't make it out, though. But they're not. They're the ones with the wars. They're the ones with the smoke rotation. And Fada is the one with no TP. Oh, Battle Strike. Don't see him, though. No escape for him. Close, but no cigar. You're the only one getting smoked around here.
Once again, I forget what it was at 20 minutes. I want to say that it was 1 outpost each. But Alliance definitely starved for XP this game.
And 33 starved for any relevance to this game. He gets hit by the Vendetta, the Spirit Vessel. The Yules will buy him a few seconds, but he's dead. No reinforcements coming. His game right now.
Trying to catch someone from Nigma off guard. Some good vision up here though, and they're going to see that the smoke's happened.
And Miracle's going to go in with the Wukong down the BKB. Fada has no escape and he's dead. 33 will try and make his escape, but GH is hot on pursuit, looking for the perfect target. And it'll be Limp. Stuns him up, breaks him as well. Spirit Vessel is out. BKB from Nico Baby and Limp to fight back. The buyback comes out from Fada. They have to stand and hold their ground. GH, you applies himself some time. 33 zoned away mind control in the meantime. And GH, the hand of God heal. The Sandslips gets dropped down as well. No one died just yet. GH is just barely going to limp it away. They've already the false promise as well. Buyback will come out from Rubik now. But on the side, Nix is going to go down. And the tree line, it looks like 33 is going to join him as Miracle does get himself the double kill. And Limp, get low on HP, needs to move away. The silence will protect him from the huge damage coming out of the pure form from Weeha. But he can follow up. Jump in. Limp knows he has to fight here, but Decrepit fight. Split up on the fight. We goes deeper. Disarmed as well. Ash would have buy a little bit of time, but they still have to fight well. Fada is going to fall in the meantime. That's going to be his dieback, but they will lose the OD. Dead for 90 seconds. Limp is still standing, and so is Nico Baby. Nigma, they have to get out. They have to back up a little bit. Miracle has 1 tree to stand on. He's looking for a play. He's going to jump in on the Limp, who has no mana left. Might be forced to fight here. Tries to turn around. The smoke screen's going down. Force him back. Mind control. But Miracle's still too tanky. Ricky will hide in his own little realm of protection and move away just in time. Long range as Hanskin is stepping off to the right. They will manage to survive. Almost losing their heads for trying to actually bite off more than already the delicate.
Gonna come in handy. It's just smoke on smoke on smoke. 35 minutes into it. I'm sure we've seen about 6 so far.
Yep, smoke and kills. So let's see who's going to die because of a Limp. BKB goes straight in. He's not going to mess around with that Vendetta. On the side, the bounce straight goes down. Miracle, he's cut the back line. He's going behind them. The Spirit Vessel's on him, yes, but Alliance need to retreat, and they're in trouble. The Astral is out, and it looks like Husker's too deep. False promise, he knows he has to fight. He goes deeper, looking at the weed, but the second Astral is going to control him up. In the meantime, GH is going to go down to Fada. But Limp is against the world, and the numbers are against him as he is overwhelmed by the force of Nigma. Gets brought down, has to buy back straight away. The side is Fada! He just goes straight away. 33 is almost dead. The chase is on. Miracle gets this wrong with a Boundless Strike. The sun's coming out from Nico Baby to buy enough time, and they jump in. They're going to actually be able to bring him down. Wee's going to die. They'll look across. They will be able to find the kill in the meantime with 33, but they need to get Nico Baby out alive. Long BKB from Nico Baby is almost dead already. Limp. He needs to escape right now. He doesn't have his BKB anymore. He's hit up by the Spirit Vessel as well. They don't want to go up in the high ground. They don't quite know what's going on here, but they do know that Fada is no longer in the...
Now or never. Considering it.
The problem is this Nyx. He just stands there with a spike carapace when you don't have your BKBs available. There's no way you can approach. And instead, Limp now has no mana. So no way of disarming them. With BKB already, and he doesn't have the attack speed. They just have to move away. Hanskin at least gets the lift down to Miracle, but the Yules comes out on him in return, and he will not be getting out alive. Dead for 50 seconds. And that should be no... Most definitely.
See, though, their durations aren't the longest either. 7 seconds on the Monkey King, 6 seconds on the OD.
Jump in. Fire is occurring. Astrals to mess with it. We're just hanging back afar to see how this one plays out. And Limp has the BKB, gets the false promise already. He needs to start hitting hard. Miracle's going
Missile Blades here.
Missile jumping straight away. He's going to control him up. The balance strike goes down to 33 and he's already dead. And all of a sudden, Limp, he's going to be burned up in the middle of the mess too quickly. He's going to go down. No way back. And it's dead for 100 seconds. And the GG gets called. Without the Huskar, there is no life for the side of Alliance. And Nigma, they take game 3.
They're getting closer, 1 game away from making it through to the minor. It's a lot more to play for Nigma, right? You've got